all this stuff in space does not happen without all of this innovation in flight. So we're going to be presenting our research in autonomy and human-machine teaming at Edwards Air Force Base and NASA Armstrong Flight Center, just to showcase all of these innovative things that have happened in flight and how that has led to the technology and even the space travel we have today. Technologies such as seatbelts were invented here. Barriers such as the sound barrier, those were broken here. There's some unique features of Edwards which make it a great testing ground, along with why so many records were broken here. One of the defining characteristics of Edwards is this really flatness. You see these flat, dried riverbeds. These dry riverbeds are used for landing and taking off. A lot of this provides a testing ground for flight travel or flight testing. Another defining feature is that it's literally in the middle of nowhere. And being in the middle of nowhere really provides a lot of space for testing. There's no jets or secret things flying over residential areas. One thing to note is that it took about a month or so of security clearance to really just get on the Air Force Base, especially for those who were from foreign nationals. They needed to get an extra security clearance. So it took over a month to really do security clearances of everybody getting on this base. Our first stop was the Flight Museum. This museum really had such an amazing historical context of where we're at. Having certain things such as Charles Yergler breaking the sound barrier and his suit doing that, along with Neil Armstrong's suit, which we really got to test and, touch his grundle and ball sweat and shit. It was kind of crazy. This is actually Neil Armstrong's flight suit. Also, what do you feed people in the middle of nowhere? Day-old sandwiches from Subway, apparently. It was okay. Mid, as the kids would say. So, fun fact, Neil Armstrong was a pilot. He was a He was a pilot before he became an astronaut, of course. Part of the reason why we were able to touch this historical piece was because it was made to withstand everything, the burnings. This is a real flight suit. It's very durable. So this was like the amazing part. It wasn't behind a case or anything. We were actually able to touch it. Really cool. I know I've been in this hangar before, but it's really cool to see it so active. And this plane right there just flew, which is really cool. But they're using it for testing different instruments, using it for testing experimental stuff, using it to test the environment. These are the things that they use these planes for, testing. That's the research part of this place. I think this is where we see a lot of innovations happen. Also, we see a lot of things that we're not supposed to see or don't know about, because we don't know if it works or not. It has to be tested. Yes.
Mission complete.
Yes, that was a long ass day.
Woo.
4 o'clock a.m. to, what time is it now? 4 o'clock p.m.
12-hour days.
Holy crap. But it was pretty dope, right guys?
Yeah.
Seeing the Air Force Base stuff, seeing NASA Armstrong, learning a couple of new things. This was where Murphy's Law was created.
Yeah.
The sound barrier being broken here, that's kind of obvious.
Seatbelts, don't forget seatbelts.
Seatbelts,
Yeah,
wow,
seatbelts.
seatbelts created here. A lot of crazy and amazing stuff, What was the best part for you?
I really liked the airplane simulator. That was a lot of fun to fly and land.
Yeah,
So
that's pretty
and do
cool.
some tricks in the air.
Yeah, so for those gamers out there,
Yeah.
you have a future. Don't tell your mom said you're a loser and you'll never amount to anything, but you could also be a simulation engineer.
Yes.
That's pretty cool. Career
Yeah.
choice. What about you, Sam? What was the best part for you?
For me, I guess it was just realizing that walking through the same hallways that Neil Armstrong walked on, that was pretty cool. Yeah.
Oh, That was pretty cool, yeah. Dana, what was your favorite part?
I like the hangar. It was ginormous, and I felt like I could run for miles and never reach the end of it. It was cool.
And the birds.
And yeah, there was crows up there too. I like the crows.
It was
I think
crows.
the best part.
Favorite parts for your glasses that you got for $3.
For $3,
Yeah.
guys, this was probably the highlight of the trip. I'm just
NASA
kidding.
on it.
Good job.
Nice.
But I guess my favorite part was going into the first museum, and they were like, "Oh, this is where we broke Mach 1," and they had just like everything. So it was really nice to see.
Got everybody.
That's Edwards Air Force Base and NASA Armstrong. Pretty dope place. A lot
Yeah,
of,
come check it out.
yeah, come check it out. A lot of amazing things going on. Even things that we don't know, like the UFOs that we didn't get to see. Classified.
Yeah.
There's definitely some UFOing going on here. So, but we saw some really great things. So, all right, we'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Hey, I'm tripping, I'm sliding, I'm riding through the back like buck. Mustard on a beat, bro, deep bow, any rap, he a freak though, man down, call like Amber Lambs, tell him breathe, let them boys to the cross, they walk around like tees.